Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
Against the Timbersaw. And the thing about this is it can go horribly wrong for both sides really, really quickly. So we'll have to
feed it to the enemy team so it spawns and runs down top lane instead. Is that just like, I feel like that's what we're seeing. I know it's not the case, but that's what I feel like is happening. Bottom.
Perfect. Timbersaw pushing the wave in.
Wow, that was an interesting like toss in the cookie. But Snapfire held in place there by the bushwhack. Avalanche will be able to finish off a hoodwink, but with the Snapfire showing, she needs to
Sponsor some love for hosting this excellent tournament.
Ooh, bottom lane. Vitaly stuck around for a while. Double astral step right away. Okay, so there's space for Adrian now as he gets to get closer and closer to that level 7, get his 4th point in the Berserker's blood, and then maybe it's enough regen to standing as
Like now all of a sudden you can be in some riskier positions or just greedier.
They get a bottle refill mid for the Snapfire as she got smoked up by the Tiny. They're going to get the vision here into the jungle. That's going to see Arzent. And there's the Mortar Kisses right away. The Avalanche, the toss, more than enough damage. The Beastmaster goes down further, making
his way back down to the bottom lane, just picking up some creeps, but mid.
Yeah, nice DD rune there for the Void Spirit. He did commit heavily to this. He's going to get punished potentially. He does have it assimilate. Going to try and make his way up to the high ground, but of course Timbersaw, gets baited. Pretty quick tower take. Well, I say that, and Lumiere walks back top to try and defend, gets broken up. And now there's going to be that Huskar trying to join the battle. Shallow Grave, though, from the Dazzle. Maybe they can turn it around. The Mortimer Kisses from downtown. There's the Roar. But they do end up taking down the Bristleback. And Arzent able to just kind of walk away for the moment. Timbersaw to finish the kill. Looking for more. Nice Chakram out from Vitaly, trying to take down the Void Spirit. Ends up getting him, but he goes right into the hands of the Huskar. He's got to be careful. He's still got a life break. Does use to try and dodge the cookie, but it doesn't. Way to slow him up.
He's so close to it.
Yeah, they got him. The Roar, everything. Don't even need the break, but they do it. They do it anyway. Mortimer Kisses does come through to try and maybe like spread this fight a little bit, but
really good game. Still is, but getting slowed down not great.
The toss. Do they have the damage to actually bring down the Huskar? He does get the inner fire off, has life break, and it's gonna be the Timbersaw to try and find the kill, and he gets it. That's his only real kill threat, right? Like, I feel like if the Timbersaw is not there, this Huskar is going to run train on these heroes, but needs a little bit more time. For now, Void Spirit in some trouble as Vitaly on the Timbersaw continues to find more and more with his efforts. Hoodwink. Use that sharpshooter to try and get away, dodging through the trees, but it's the big question, like Vitaly. He's out of mana. I don't think he's able to chase down this Beastmaster. Baiting some spells out of the side of Hokori.
With no sharpshooter, Bristleback is super confident just to run in. No real fear of anything.
Oh, nice. Avalanche onto 4 on the backside of the fight, and Void Spirit, he's stuck up on the high ground. The Astral Step on through, managed to take down the Tiny. He also grabs the Snapfire as well. Adrian is dumping the damage here on the Huskar, but there it is, the Vitaly. Timbersaw damage Lumiere. He's got these Nasal Goose stacks onto everybody, and it's one after another that they get crushed. That back basically unkillable at this point, and he's got a Dazzle behind him. Avalanche toss onto the Void Spirit. Can he get out? Just barely. And the Mortimer Kisses rain on through. Adrian comes in on the Huskar, onto the Timbersaw, just shredding him. He with that BKB, but the question is, can he survive? So many burning spear stacks trying to Timber Chain away, but it's not going to save him. Now Lumiere has to back out as well. A 1-for-1 trade. Not to mention the cooldown's 9 seconds. Elacor actually managed to find a kill onto the mid laner, but a counter kill onto the mid laner comes through mid thanks to Pablo.
Mid laners are down and out for now. 2.5 minutes left on this Aegis. They've taken almost all the outer towers. Well, I lied, they've only taken the top tier 2. We'll get around to it eventually.
I like those pickoffs queued up the AC now. Gobble up into the mid lane and manages to find the Void Spirit, but doesn't actually connect. Now Huskar, he pops that BKB, gets the taunt onto the Timbersaw. The double life break nearly killing him, but Adrian's falling low. There's gonna be the Roar, however. He's got this armlet as well to toggle himself back up. There's the life break. He gets him again.
Wow.
Bristleback is dead. What a save by the side of Mad Kings, and now it's a disaster. The Huskar is doing what he wants. This is going to be a dieback on your Timber Saw as well.
Oh no. Absolute disaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're going to force double buyback. For those of you who maybe weren't keeping an eye on the live feed, they're at tier 4s, and they managed to catch a Tiny. That's going to be an easy pickoff. The question is, can they get more Dazzle? Going to get gobbled up, sent back in to chainstun down the Void Spirit, and they do manage to find him, but Adrian on the Bristleback goes in. He gets the taunt, he gets the disarm, Bristleback diebacks. The Huskar, man! He's done it!
Oh my god.
It's just over, right like that. One fight, and Mad King swing this game around almost 20,000 gold.
Absolutely ridiculous, right? The team that gets 0 Roshans with their lineup just wins the game in one fight. It'll be Doom. Okay. So same kind of idea, right? Yeah, looks good to me.
A lot. But does he go for the bottle? Okay, he does still. It's one of those things where it's like certain heroes are so slow and immobile that I'm like, do you go for the bottle? Off lane, Puck about to get first blood. There it is, baby. Pablo with the dispose. I should be able to finish the job. Ooh, rebound in 1. Oh, the dispose. Oh, he's out of mana for the rebound now. Lumiere gets him. All right, he tried. Arzen's gonna have the orb away. I feel like if the Puck had Waning Rifted into the Marcy, he could have just rebounded away. It actually would have worked just fine, but it's kind of funny. I mean, in terms of this Underlord being mid, I really thought I was going to do a lot better, but Analog is having a fantastic time still.
Yeah, he's doing extremely well. He's got a lot of CS. And you'd expect Underlord to have more, right? Just because he can cycle the small camp. He's got higher damage for last hitting. Down bottom.
Arzen's going down bottom lane. I mean, as much damage to the tower as possible on the back of this Arcane Rune. Just giving him so much Firestorm spam. TP in from Gardic. He might regret this one. Firestorm is there. 4 points in that bad boy. And it is just chewing right through this Wyvern. Even the Cold Embrace unable to do a whole lot. A couple more auto attacks. He's got him. It's going to be 55 bonus damage now on the Underlord, so you got to be very careful.
Very nice. And an excellent move on the catapult as well, right? Tower is so low already.
Ooh, Analog, he has to step in. That was his second one. He's in a lot of trouble here, but he is pulling the creep wave for a moment. There's going to be the Pit of Malice to hold him in place, but if he gets another auto attack, a rebound in 1, he's get the slow, the damage block there on the shield. Is it a out of Hokori? Multiple heroes here. Coil does come out, but Felakor right behind him. He's actually off the mark with the Waning Rift, and see what they can do. But here comes the Underlord, making that rift up to the top lane. He managed to find Felakor here on the Shadow Shaman. They've got themselves the spells, pulling right back into the Pit of Malice, and plenty of damage to help finish the kill. Mid lane. Ooh, dispose, but Marcy gets caught from the Hex. Lumiere comes in as well, but a nice stomp from the Chen. There's going to be the Doom onto the Puck as Vitali finds him on the backside, and Arzen, no chance of escaping. A double kill for the Ursa. It's going to put him very close to that Battle Fury.
Yep, looking good. Ursa really close.
Analog's going to snipe the Chen. Oh, he misses the Astral Step out. So close. 9 waves, 70 damage. That's a lot of damage. Arzen top lane gets caught out by through the core. The Rainbow TPs are there. Pablo with a nice dispose onto 2. Drops the Unleash. They do get the pit dropped as well. Analog with a TP home. They don't have that Atos like we talked about, but they'll just clean up a bunch of wards instead. So 1 for 1, but losing the Puck pretty big. He's having a rough game now.
Yeah, he is.
He still doesn't know. He's making his way into the trees. He's found him. He gets the Hex into the Doom. Perfectly done. There's going to be a Fiend's Gate bottom, though. Underlord wants to join the fray. The Hand of God. The rest of the crew showing up big. There's going to be the return kill onto the Doom. Felakor will join him. And Fiend's Gate right on back to the mid lane. You're not trapped in there. Those types of heroes. It's really strong. Gardic on the high ground. Winter curses everything onto the Chen. Goodbye, sir. There's going to be the Pit of Malice to cancel. He can't get the TP on home. He's stuck up there, but not for long. Dispose on down to the low ground and surrounded. He is. Gets the kill. And they could go Roche with this fairly soon. You need the Weaver, though. He's got to be there for the minus armor.
Yeah, you definitely need.
Finding these supports on the backside, like Witch Doctor just gets absolutely owned. Leading mid lane. Ooh, they got the Remnant to follow it up. Puck maybe safe for the moment. No, but here comes Underlord. Big pit of malice on the backside. Doom does get dropped on top of him, but he's just going to go ahead and take his Dark Rift home. No, Night's Winter's Curse from Gardic. Both of them stunned, though, so neither of them really doing a lot of damage. They managed to finish him off. Pablo will trade there onto that Shadow Shaman. The question is, can they finish off the Weaver? Pops that time lapse. Trying to stay aggressive, but there's no real damage coming out from the rest of Mad Kings here.
I'm not sure. You can see the logic, right? Like, Ursa is the main damage dealer here, but at the same time, maybe a BKB with just defensive tools will help you.
Nice rift on in. Pablo manages to find Gardic on the backside, but there's the Winter's Curse onto the puck. Gardic finds his target once again. They even doomed the Weaver, and with this, Lumiere is going to be happy to just chain stun him down. Shadow Shaman now taking some damage here from Underlord, but Gardic with the Cold Embrace once again. The Wyvern is just dismantling the side of Mad Kings here as they will look for another. Pull him right back into Lumiere's claws. Double kill for the Ursa. And another
behind the back, or the halberd on the Underlord, right? Trying to just kite the Ursa, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it might not make a difference. Halberd always feels like one of those items where, like, sometimes it really does, you know, make a big difference, but yep, and there's the Weaver again. They got him. Sometimes it's great, a lot of the times, not so great.
Is he going to find him? He is very close. Oh, they see him now. He's going to try and TP on out. The bash, the misses. They do not get it. They do manage to find the Marcy, though. Or drop there will also allow them to take the tier 2 tower. And Chen doing what he can to try and split push this bottom lane.
Can bashes miss, or is it like...
No, finally finishes that one. Maybe it'll prevent him from dying so quickly in some of these engagements, but... yeah, it's still not easy. Mid lane, Arzent here on the puck gets hexed from the freeze, and there's the follow-up stuns from the Doom. They've even managed to catch Marcy here, thanks to the shackles. And all right, big 4-hero storm and a Winter's Curse, though. Gonna turn this around onto this Underlord. Weaver just dumping in the damage, but he's still pretty tanky. Lincoln's gonna be able to block that Doom, I think. Oh, I don't even know what it was, but there's gonna be the Hand of God trying to keep them alive. Ursa just beats down the Underlord at the end of the day. He's got to get out of here on Lumiere, though. Delacour falling low, Adrian chasing after him, finishing off the kill to jump in the stuns. They just beat down Analog. A rampage for Lumiere, a double rampage for Lumiere, as now the Chen going to be disposed of as well. 6 kills in the mid lane, and that is a GG.
Yep, and GG indeed. It pretty hopeless, right? Well played from Hokori. They really got the game rolling there.
Game for sure. I feel like they could have taken a little bit more time to think about this, because there is some serious... Gonna be an exciting like finale to this series, though, I think. Oh, there's your hook. They got Thelacore. Pulls him right into the hands of the Clockwork, and first blood goes the way of RM. Well, they're gonna know about that ward now.
And the shenanigans and just play the lane side with some overleveled supports and cores at a much slower pace.
Oh my god. A lot of damage to the face there on the Pugna. The hook comes through onto Thelacore with the Rot, though, and that is an easy kill for the Pudge. All right, lane's off to a great start. Top lane, though, Pablo falling low. And they find another kill. This one onto Vitali. Pudge dropped into tower range. RM unable to save him, so he will find the exchange there through the core, grabbing that solo XP.
Pugna's going to be 6 at such an early time this game, and then...
and Adrian may not be able to kind of stick around anymore.
Yeah, that's when Timber has the advantage, and he just pokes you out of lane pretty much, and Ursa gets to farm it afterwards. But hook on the bottom again. It just dead like that.
Vitali, yeah.
That Pugna ward destroying him. This guy's an expert. He's been hitting so many hooks in the bottom lane.
Dude, Pudge is just one of those heroes that, like, you lose focus for a quarter of this Pugna end up going. All right, he's back bottom. He's level 6. He's got a ward down. He's going to try and find something here. Oh, this goes right into the Dismember. Of course, you got... Wait, he telekinesis him in? Hook comes through. He's going to be able to heal him up here with the Pugna, but the rotation in from Analog will finally punish this Pudge.
Yep, nice bait. And we're probably going to see more of this, just tons of the core heroes road.
Coming bottom, looks like they want to try and put some pressure here on the Pudge. He's coming through, though. There's a Pugna and friends. Dismember comes through. They're Go for the life drain as well. Timbersaw taking a ton of damage. Hook off the mark. Gardic gets the dispose, but he's just put himself in danger. The decrep there onto his ward. Make sure that doesn't end up falling here. First kill goes to the Pudge. The second to Arzent as he chases down the Timbersaw with that brand new vessel. Looking for Lumiere now. They've got the cogs holding him in place. He does not have any stone gaze to get him out. The hook not going to be able to save him here. And Lumiere, time lapse, ends up snapping the coil. On the backside, though, they manage to catch the puck with the Dismember. He's got 1 second left on the orb. Can he survive? He cannot. Throws his life Song of the Siren in the counter black hole. Na'Vi, right? That's the best when ganks go wrong.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good one.
Gardic on the backside just burning down to the vessel. Will barely survive, but they get the Rubik anyway. Arzent is hungry for more. He finds the Marcy. Quick dispose, but it doesn't matter. One after another. This Weaver is just putting the beat down.
Man, what are you meant to do? I mean, you can't really run away from these heroes, right?
Ice on the Medusa. He gets the Enrage off, but turns attention over to Marcy instead. They're not going to be able to find that Medusa, but Ursa will claim potentially another victim here in the Marcy. And there it is. Dominating spree now for him.
Yep, very nicely done.
Ooh, hook! Oh, top lane, the Timber. Found by the Weaver, set up for the Pudge. He's got that Ags completed now, and Timbersaw can't... Actually, we were talking...
Counterplay from the puck to deal with it.
I mean, these cogs are a huge issue for the side of Hokori. They managed to get the Clockwork. You lose the Marcy. Analog taking a lot of damage. There is the coil on the Weaver, but here comes Adrian, the big bad Ursa. It will just clean him up.
Yep, finally moving out on the side of Hokori, but it's pretty dangerous. And Ursa's looking.
Oh, the hook shot onto 2. Can they get the puck in time? The coil, it comes out, but the cogs were already there. Beautifully done. 2 dead already. They're looking for more. There's a blink available for the Pudge in the mid lane. He's going to use it to get right on top of the Timbersaw. There's going to be the Dismember, the Weaver to follow it up. And that is plenty of damage. 3 dead on Hokori. The mid lane pings come out. They want to go high ground. Does manage to break the smoke, which is nice. I think they scouted him, maybe?
They know something's up.
They know he's over there. Pablo finds him. Hookshot comes through. Battery Salt is there. He has no one to catch with that rebound. So, nicely done. And, you know, some more jumps in the mid lane. They get themselves a kill onto the puck, and now they're instantly going bottom. There's the Orchid out onto the Timbersaw, plus the Vessel, doing some work. The question is, will the rest of the team be able to...
One time, but definitely not a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Timbersaw, like, this is how he gets out of base, just walking out of the lanes, and excellent solo kill. Right, when Timbersaw, so Weaver's forming the bottom jungle, and then every now and then you get some camps on the left side as well, too.
Sometimes you get bashed by an Ursa, and RM to secure the kill here on the Pugna.
That's just how it goes. Unlucky.
Advantage. Pudge with an Invis rune. He's searching bottom lane. Maybe he'll find the puck. Holy Orb comes through. Oh, yeah, he's found the puck. Oh, boy. Phase shift. Doesn't get the blink off. There's the Dismember to cancel. And that is a pretty dead puck. Eventually.
Yep, eventually.
Yep.
Okay.
Just follows it up with a blink.
There we go. Yeah, in the mid lane, too, Ursa just jumping.
Yeah, can anyone stop the
shot.
Ursa is the question? Because it looks like 2 heroes are dead. Pablo going to get on top of Lumiere, and Lumiere will finish off the Clockwork, but I don't think Adrian seems all that worried. He's still got an Aegis. They're going to buy back on the puck. Arzent, of course, nearby on the Weaver to off the friendly time. Has to blink in. He gets the first hit bash onto the Medusa. The Orchid as well. He's completely out of mana and instantly cleaned up. That's got to be the GG, man. That was...
Padding the stats, changing the Dota Plus win percentage to 100% instead of 99.
Yep, and multiple blinks on in. This is, you know, there hasn't been a word invented for this amount of a beatdown. As Suns fan would say, a shellacking, but this is something beyond that.
Yeah, this might have been above the umbrella tier shellac.